It's the NBA. On 2K. Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, B.A., when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Hield and Matherin at the 2 and the 3. Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. Hield from outside. And Bay pulls it down. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Here's Okongwu. The rebound by Turner. Matherin finds Halliburton. Back to Matherin. Hield with the ball. Siakam with a screen on Murray. Hield passes to Siakam. And it's off from three-point range. And here's the fast break. Pass to Bogdanovic. Bay outside. And here's Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Halliburton against Young. Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
You know, Clark, what you marvel about with Halliburton, the accuracy from both the field and the line.
Well, there are very few guys that are part of the 50, 40, 90 club, and every year he's flirting with that. And when he doesn't have the shot that he wants, what I like is that he just simply makes the right basketball pass.
Here's Hield. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Siakam outside for Halliburton. Hield, a screen on Young. Here's Halliburton. Banked it in off the glass.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Murray, a screen on Halliburton. And that one's good. Young's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Hield. Fires the 3. And Bay pulls it down.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Young from long range drills it from deep. Young's got 7 points in the game.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Bay. Outside Matherin. Siakam outside. 5 on the clock. Outside for Halliburton. For 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Halliburton against Young. Okongwu, a screen on Halliburton. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out. .141 left to play in the first quarter.
Young against Halliburton. Drives to the hoop, and he jams it home with authority.
Driving lanes are created because they have to respect Halliburton's perimeter shot.
And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Halliburton. There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Siakam, down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots. Here's Turner, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
And able to impact the game at both ends is Miles Turner Clark.
You know, I like the fact that he's dangerous on offense, but more importantly, he's led the league multiple seasons in blocked shots. And he does not take time off at the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Murray. And the bucket is good.
When you look at Murray's development of his inside game, boy, a nice finish that time. The better he is there, I think the better he'll be overall.
Here's Halliburton. It's a 5-point game. Here's Turner. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Turner's got 6.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
They kick it out to Murray. Overhealed. Another one falls for Atlanta.
I think making this a more consistent part of his game, Murray, nice to see him knock it down from there.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Matherin. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Bey and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's the pick. Halliburton for 3. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the basket by Hield.
It's really that simple for Hield. His shot so dialed in and on target.
Murray, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Indiana. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey.
He's shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Hield, a screen on Young. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Indiana again missing. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Bey with with a screen on Hield. Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
You know, they give him the ball and let him quarterback the pick and roll, which speaks, I think, to how confident they are in Murray, guys.
Here's Siakam, and then Siakam with the jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Okongwu, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Young. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Young. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Nails it from 3. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen. And when you watch Halliburton run point, he makes life easy for his team.
You know, he's like a Pied Piper. He's a guy that other people gravitate to and enjoy playing with. Always has his head up. He's excellent at reading angles and situations and using the right pass at the right time, and rarely seems to force shots. I mean, that's the quintessential playmaking point guard if ever there was one.
That's good from Hield.
Everybody knows about how Buddy Hield is an incredible three-point threat. But what I love, here's a guy with a bunch of years playing 80 or more games. Love that durability. He's ready to go whenever they call his name.
Bay with a screen on Hield. Here's Murray driving inside, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Murray is a spectacular talent. And when he gets going, watch out.
Turner, a screen on Murray. Hield with room to shoot. Here's Turner, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Young inside, defended by Halliburton. And Young gets it to go.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Hield against Murray. Halliburton, a screen on Murray. Outside for Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Murray, a screen on Halliburton. Silky smooth from Trae Young.
When you're the size of Young, the floater is your friend. Nice touch, young man.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Indiana's gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton surveys the floor. And the three-pointer goes. Halliburton's got 16 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. They've got Isaiah Jackson, Neesmith out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2. Mills against Halliburton. Mills, the pass to Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Halliburton against Mills. And it's Capella with the jam.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Halliburton up top. He's guarded by Mills. Outside for Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Toppin. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Mills with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Griffin outside. Outside Mills. And there's the lob. And it's Capella with the jam.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
Indiana trailing here. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana.
Substitution.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Here's Mills. No points yet. Pass to Griffin. Now here's Mills. He's marked by McConnell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And a slam dunk by Toppin. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Mills against McConnell. The kick to Hunter. Outside Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Mills, the pass to Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Inside. And there's Toppin on the assist from McConnell. Toppin's got 8 here in this quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Hunter finds Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
They allowed him to establish deep position. Just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Toppin passes to Nembhard. A minute 29 left in the third. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
The kick out to Johnson. McConnell against Mills. Johnson a screen on McConnell. Gets the 3 to fall. Mills has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Toppin a screen on Griffin. And there's the drive. Toppin against Johnson. Toppin outside. Jackson down low. Johnson on him. Here's Nembhard. Still without a bucket. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Toppin's shot is off.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's the teardrop. Here's Johnson. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
McConnell outside. Driving to the basket, makes a fantastic move, and nails the shot.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Hawks at... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Atlanta with it. The lead is 2. Bay and Okongwu, the duo inside. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Halliburton. Hield against Bay. Turner, a screen on Bay. Hield for 3. The rebound by the Hawks.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Young against Halliburton. Hield, the screen on Young. Outside Hield, just 5 to shoot. From downtown, they grab their own miss. And stolen by Bay. Here we go. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Murray. Young with it from behind the arc. The 3 ball is good from Young.
They're often shooting from way beyond the arc. Young easily pops in the short-range 3.
Halliburton against Young. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Hawks leading. Young drives it in, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Matherin. Now Murray. Bay with a screen on Hield. Here's Murray. There's the drive, and he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Turner, a screen on Young. 3-pointer, Halliburton hits the trifecta. Halliburton's got 19 points.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Young misses.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And the basket by Hield.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Bogdanovich with a screen on Halliburton. Bogdanovich against Halliburton. Bogdanovich passes to Bay. 6 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, stolen by Turner. Bogdanovich against Halliburton. Down low. Here's Turner. And Okongwu with the block. Bogdanovich down low. Defended by Halliburton. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Okongwu. Pass to Murray. Into the lane. Bay passes to Murray. The 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Murray against Hield. Turner is screen on Murray. Hield for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And Hield's judgment in these spots is impressive. Understanding what kind of shot to take in big-time moments.
Bay with a screen on Hield. Murray passes to Bay. They kick it out to Murray. Outside Bogdanovich. With the floater. He connects.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Halliburton, a screen on Murray. Pass to Halliburton. Outside heel. Here's Turner. Yes!
Proving he has the clutch DNA. Love seeing Turner up his game during these big possessions.
Young, the pass to Murray. Pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And there's no fear in the eyes of Bogdanovich. As far as he's concerned, the bigger the moment, the better.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, I think they should have this win locked up.
Indiana calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
There's a screen. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. To take the lead. Off target from downtown. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the... Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Welcomes you. To Wednesday afternoon basketball. You know, with all the talent in these two backcourts, Doris, this should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Okongwu with the screen for Young. No good from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith. Johnson outside. Traps in the tray.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Young drives in. Pass to Bay. And taken away by Johnson. Finney-Smith with the bounce pass. Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith. Johnson the screen. Driving the lane. Good work there as it goes.
That's where on the drive, Dorian Finney-Smith length comes into play, right? Helps him get past and around defenders.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Johnson with a screen on Young. Dinwiddie attacking, and he gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Oh, what a feed by Murray. He's got that pass-first mentality. You always want to play with guys that play that way.
Dinwiddie against Young. Johnson with a screen on Young. To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Bridges against Young. Passes it to Murray. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. That one's good from the corner.
And with Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Dinwiddie against Young. Bridges outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Young with no one around. That one a little long.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Young for three. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And most of the time, you expect Young's 3-ball to fall. That's just how good he is.
Johnson wide open. He fires. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Dinwiddie. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, everyone understands Mikal Bridges is a high-level defender and gets the steal, wastes no time getting it into transition.
And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. 41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Bogdanovich with a screen on Bridges. 6 to shoot. Shakes him. Murray the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Dinwiddie dishes to Johnson. And the pass to Claxton. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Dinwiddie against Young. Bridges attacking. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Shot from the inbound. And that one, good. Young's got 5.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
It's been all about Cameron Johnson for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Young against Bridges. Young pass to Bay. Back to Young. Stolen. Dinwiddie against Murray. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Johnson sends the screen for Dinwiddie. The Nets need to get a shot off here.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Young with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. Murray kicks to Young. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Nets. Bridges outside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And he commits the intentional foul. Here's Murray. He has yet to score. A wide open look here for Okongwu. Hands it from downtown.
The defense so focused on Murray there, but he's got like a sixth sense of when someone's open.
Dinwiddie against Young. Pass to Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Okongwu grabs the board.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. To the inside, Johnson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And that's 10 points for Johnson. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, how great your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
Murray, no good. Brooklyn leading by 12. Here's Finney-Smith. Bay pulls it in.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here he goes. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Young. Okongwu's now got 5 points now this quarter. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Young against Dinwiddie. Inside, Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Bridges against Young. Claxton the pass to Finney-Smith. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. Count that one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And once the acceleration for Murray hits you, he's gone.
Johnson with a screen on Young. Dinwiddie attacking, lays it up off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 6.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Incredible athleticism from Murray. A combo guard with some serious elevation.
Johnson outside. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. This break here. Here come the Hawks. And a deep 3 from Young. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willing.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. At one point, they led by 16. Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. Simmons and Dinwiddie are the guard set. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Thomas. And it's Watford in at the power forward position. Johnson with a screen on Dinwiddie. Mills dishes to Johnson. Count it. Good. Johnson's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Hawks.
Well, Patty Mills has proven to be a very capable scorer, but he can also be an outstanding passer.
And a wide open look for Simmons. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Mills finds Griffin. Capella with a screen on Simmons. Down low, 5 on the clock, and the dunk by Capella.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys, and if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
Nets leading by 10. Simmons looking around. Doesn't go that time. Griffin with some nice D. Shoots the three. The rebound by Watford. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the paint, here's Sharp. Rebounded by Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Smith checked in for Dinwiddie.
Dennis Smith Jr.
Thomas against Hunter. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. He takes it in, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Brooklyn leading by 8. Simmons sets a screen for Smith. Oh, the lob for Simmons.
Now you see the size of Ben Simmons on a roll situation, so effective at 6'10".
Now here's Mills, guarded by Simmons. Mills looking it over. Johnson right side. Simmons against Johnson. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Mills passes to Hunter. Back to Mills. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter kicks to Capella. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Simmons against Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of this.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Mills passes to Capella. Here's Griffin. Johnson sets the screen for Griffin. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Smith. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Simmons inside, covered by Mills. And taken away by Johnson. 29 seconds left in the third. And here's Mills, still without a basket. To the middle. Capella inside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 6. Bounce pass from Bridges. And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in at the three. So that's the Hawks 5. Inside, and stolen by Okongwu. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. He was all alone on that one.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Timeout called, the Nets. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Here's what Jacques Vaughn told his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort and see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Took him no time at all on that one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Atlanta?
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this run. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Bridges a screen on Young. Here's Dinwiddie. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Hawks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Hawks.
There's a screen by Murray. And Young, here we go. And it's Murray, that time on the assist from Young. Young's got his fourth assist in this one. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And there's the drive. Banked in off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Bogdanovich sets the pick from her. Outside, Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot to take the lead. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Dinwiddie with it. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And here we go again. Atlanta on the break. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And this team has complete faith in Bogdanovich's ability to hit big shots. This guy just doesn't seem to feel the pressure.
Here's Claxton. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And not someone you want to send to the foul line here. Bogdanovich, an excellent free throw shooter.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Dinwiddie against Young. Out left of the wing. Back to Claxton. Johnson outside. Nets passing it around to the inside. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here's Atlanta. they're on a 20-4 run right now. Murray is screen on Bridges. Young drives in. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
To the middle. And stolen by Okongwu. Now Murray. .107 left in the game. Passes it to Bay. Outside for Murray. And foul on the shot. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult,
the previous play is under review.
It is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches. But
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Dinwiddie with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Inside, Claxton.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Young looking around. There's the drive. He gets it in there.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Finney-Smith kicks to Johnson. Over Bogdanovich. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Excellent read by Finney-Smith. Boy, has he improved his passing ability.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Bridges misses. Young outside. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds. Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Johnson is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Free throw good, Dinwiddie. Something that impresses with Spencer Dinwiddie, Richard, is his adaptability.
A player who is ready for any challenge or any situation. Part of what makes him so great is just his sheer confidence. Dinwiddie believes in his own ability to get it done out there, B.A.
Now here's Halliburton. To the paint. And there's Siakam. That one's good on the assist from Halliburton.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Johnson a screen on Halliburton. Outside Johnson. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And here they come. Here's Halliburton. And he dunks it down.
And the coaching staff wants Halliburton to take advantage of easy scoring opportunities, including finishing in transition.
Bridges a screen on Halliburton. Here's Dinwiddie. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Siakam with a screen on Dinwiddie. Now Halliburton from deep three-point land. Fires in the triple. Halliburton's got 5.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Dinwiddie against Halliburton. They need this. Halliburton with some nice D.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And so it's Indiana with it. Outside Matherin. Pass to Siakam. Siakam with a screen on Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yeah, looking like a veteran running the screen and roll. Halliburton understands how to break down defenses.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
Good on the bucket.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Halliburton looking over the floor. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And good work by Halliburton, outthinking the defense and creating an opportunity for himself.
Dinwiddie goes in. Finney-Smith, a screen. Going inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And here are the Pacers now, following the bucket by the Nets. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Finney-Smith. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Claxton, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Siakam with a screen on Bridges. To the middle. And Siakam with the slam.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Bridges against Halliburton. Siakam the screen. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. 12 seconds left in the first. Here's Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Here's Claxton. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the one spot. Tipped! Fast break, Brooklyn. And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Bridges outside. From the arc.
Some agile defense from Hill, not allowing the shooter to slip by him.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
And he gets that one. Johnson's got his second basket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Halliburton with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. And winning a championship in 2016. Talk about what it was like to play alongside LeBron.
I'm going to be really honest, playing with Jason Kidd and how intelligent he is and how he sees the game. Playing with Tim Duncan and seeing how he dominates on the defensive end and is just a steady force on the offensive end. For me, LeBron James was the one player that combined every great skill of every great player that I had ever played with.
Claxton. Siakam pulls down the board. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Turner, a screen on Dinwiddie. Heel drives in. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Driving in, Hield finds the defense well prepared. Luckily, his agility helps him find that shot.
And the second free throw is good. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble. And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Siakam the screen. Fires for three. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
You got to expect this from a high-volume shooter with range like Hill. He loves to let threes fly from everywhere.
Johnson a screen on Halliburton. It's Dinwiddie with a drive. Johnson with a bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Siakam with a screen on Bridges. Halliburton for 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 7. Here's Finney-Smith. Buries it down low.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Siakam with a screen on Dinwiddie to the paint. And then Siakam with the jam.
Look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Pass to Bridges. 1:14 left in the first half. Clock at 6. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Bridges. Inside, here's Claxton. Back to Finney-Smith. Johnson a screen on Siakam. Outside Johnson. Pass to Claxton. On the wing, Finney-Smith. And he's going for the lob. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Oh, swiped away. Johnson against Hield. Johnson inside. Bridges outside. Down low. Clock at 4. And again, it's the Nets missing.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Siakam with a screen on Bridges. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Five ticks left in the second period. And it's Hield missing.
And the shooter had to have Turner's block numbers in his head. Miles is a rejection machine.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out the quarter. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Obi Toppin out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then it's Nesmith. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Nembhard in a shooting guard. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The kick out to Simmons. Pass to Watford. Now Simmons. He's marked by McConnell. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Thomas. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it. Over. Here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Well, Cam Thomas certainly has an interesting background, Richard. He was born in Japan.
Yeah, Thomas is an American citizen and played high school ball in Virginia. Cam's mom was in the Army and was stationed in Japan when he was born there.
Here's Nembhard. He's scoreless. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now here's Smith. The D's right on him.
Indiana foul. Aaron Neesmith. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Pass to Jackson. Now here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Watford. Knocks it loose. Simmons, the pass to Watford. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Watford's got his first points of the game.
I love the selfless approach. Simmons is all for feeding every teammate.
To the inside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Watford. Soft touch off the glass. Watford's gotten his second bucket. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Simmons against McConnell.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Nembhard. Down low. Here's Jackson. Unable to get that one.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Simmons with the bucket.
The big man's got handles. I mean, you know, sometimes you can forget that Simmons is a good ball handler.
McConnell against Simmons. Toppin, a screen on Simmons. McConnell passes to Toppin. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
First personal foul.
Here's Smith. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And it's Simmons with the jam.
And I like seeing Simmons take initiative and look to score, especially in screen and rolls.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Smith, he's checked in for Indiana.
Number 25, Jalen Smith.
1:14 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Nembhard, covered by Smith. Pass to Neesmith. Jackson on the wing. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And he banks in the layup. And the Pacers lead by 12.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession.
Oh, wow! Head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Finney-Smith comes in for Watford. Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Bridges in for Smith. Fast break, Brooklyn. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Toppin, left side. Pass to Jackson. Smith outside. Here's Nimhart. Shot clock at 5. Inside, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Substitution on the court.
Bridges with it. Simmons with a screen on Hield. Throws it up high.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
And so it's Indiana finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been... Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Brooklyn trailing. So on the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Mikal Bridges, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Simmons in at the 1.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Indiana's got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Bridges against Halliburton. Outside Hield. Pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, Siakam's got a great head on his shoulder. They'd be smart to use him in that set as much as possible.
Right side Simmons. Finney-Smith passes to Bridges. Left side Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Claxton. Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jacques Vaughn had some advice for the team over that last break. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Pass to Finney-Smith. Uses the glass on the layup.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
Now here's Hield. And the layup is good off the glass. Hield's got 5 points in the quarter.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
There's the screen by Johnson. Bridges with it. Picked up by Matherin. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Such a great rebounder. Simmons executes that sequence before anyone can react.
Turner, a screen on Johnson. Matherin passes to Turner. Some solid defense from Claxton. The Nets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Here's Johnson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Hield, a screen on Simmons. Outside Hield. Six on the shot clock. Down low. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Here's Finney Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Halliburton against Simmons. Halliburton misses. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the fourth. Outside heel. To the paint. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter.
Brooklyn foul. Nicholas Claxton. 3rd personal foul.
Indiana's gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Pass to heel. And they go to the intentional foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
Guys like Buddy Hield, knockdown shooters, they are in high demand around the league.
To the inside. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Pacers.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyrese Halliburton.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
For 3, Bridges. Pacers with a rebound. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
B.A., all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Heel to screen on Bridges. Pass to Heel. 6 to shoot. Inside. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Heel. And the Pacers lead by 13. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Simmons with a screen on Heel. For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Turner. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Pass to Halliburton. From deep three-point range, misses there. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This
NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along. If you like high-flying affairs, Brett, this is the matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Shots good by Turner.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Outside, Bogdanovich lets the 3 fly. Siakam pulls it in. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Hield kicks to Siakam. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
You know, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year. With some retooling, they definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step.
And it's Halliburton missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
A nice shot by Young.
Trey's such a good shooter. You aren't going to shake Trey Young on little bumps like that.
Now, here is Halliburton. Hield with a screen on Young. Now the pass to Hield. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
But he's showing more than just the fact that he's a shooter, working his way strength on the inside there.
Young drives in. Missed inside.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And Trey Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Here's Hield. To the paint. Here's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Big man play by Turner, using that nearly 7-foot frame to get through the contact.
Bay with the screen for Young. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Bay, no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Hield outside. Halliburton outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Turner inside. Covered by Okongwu. Shot clock at 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, Greg, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really...
The previous play is under review.
Technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Good on the second free throw. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days. but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
How about Trae Young? Even when he's bodied up there, finds a way to collect more points.
Here's Hield. 1:27 left in the first. Outside for Halliburton. Over Murray. Here's Siakam. Back to Hield. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. Hield's got 5 more.
Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Young pass to Okongwu.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Indiana leading. Siakam outside. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
And here's Young from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 9.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Neesmith. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Back to Hield. Siakam, a screen on Bogdanovich. And Siakam throws it down.
And credit Buddy on that play. The correct read, setting up his teammate.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Halliburton. Over to the wing. And stolen by Siakam. Hield from outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside. And it's and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward.
Trae so dynamic in the pick and roll. He runs that set as well as anyone in the league.
What a luxury, Brent, it is to have Trae Young head up this team.
Unbelievable, just a walking bucket, and there's nights where you could just expect something special is coming at the hands of Trae Young. So much success in the early part of his career, and he hasn't slowed down.
That one falls. 8 points for Siakam.
And it's not easy to get that shot on target with so much contact. Siakam just shakes it off, determined to finish through.
Here's Young, takes it inside. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Halliburton passes to Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
The Hawks trail by 7. And Bay throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Siakam sets a screen for Hield. Puts up a 3. And Indiana, another 3.
But with a young perimeter player like Hield is, operating in the pick and roll with that kind of effectiveness, he can become dangerous.
Bogdanovich wide open. The basket good off the assist from Young.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
Murray outside. driving inside. And it's Murray with the jam.
And Murray with some big playability.
Pacers leading by 5. Siakam a screen on Young. Young against Halliburton. Pass to Neesmith. Indiana moving it around. Healed outside. Just 5 to shoot. And Turner throws it down.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Now, here is Young, guarded closer. Pass to Bogdanovich. The dish to Okongwu. It's rebounded by Indiana.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Murray, the pass to Okongwu. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by Siakam. Out to Turner. Fires the 3. And the Pacers another 3.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
They need this. Young pass to Okongwu. Outside for Murray. Back to Okongwu. Bay with the screen for Murray. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Murray's athleticism helping him navigate his way to the basket that time in aggressive play.
29 seconds left here in the second. Down low. They double team Siakam. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
No hesitation from Tyrese Halliburton. He's a confident guy.
Young dishes to Murray. The kick out to Young. Murray a screen on Halliburton. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Get loud. Let them hear it. Substitution on the court.
And here's Mills from the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Pacers out in front. They're up by 10. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We'll be topping out there with Jackson. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Pass to Mathurin. To the middle. Here's Toppin. Good D by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. Trailing by 10.
Well, Hunter getting out in transition, finds some space, and then finishes around the rim.
Hunter against Mathurin. Clock at 6. To the inside. Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
Up top, Mills. He's covered by McConnell. Left side, Jackson. Kicks to Toppin. Now, here's McConnell, covered by Mills. And Toppin throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the forts. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Fires from the line. With the clock winding down, and the rejection by Jackson. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says, always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. Indiana leading by 14. McConnell passes to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Inside. And Toppin throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Atlanta again missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
There's a screen by Toppin. Nemhard the pass to Toppin. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Pacers now. It's been 13 unanswered points for them. McConnell scanning the floor. Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Young with the steal. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
Not only is Young an excellent free throw shooter, he's also mastered the art of drawing those fouls.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Okongwu against Siakam. Bay passes to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Here's Okongwu. No good off the back of the rim. And here is Neesmith. Siakam a screen on Bogdanovich. And so it's the Indiana Pacers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. Halliburton with it. Rebound by Murray. The Hawks trail by 19. And Young kicks to Okongwu. Okongwu a screen for three. Murray, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now Mathurin, and the Pacers call time here. To the paint. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Young pass to Bay. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. 6 to shoot. The pass to Bay. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Young. Gets the 14-footer to fall. 23 points for Trae Young.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Hield sets the pick for Halliburton. Fires from deep. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Young with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Shots good from Young.
Young so hard to defend, especially when he's pulling off plays like that.
Young against Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Bay. That fall. Nice speed that time from Bogdanovich.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Pacers leading by 17. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Siakam a screen on Young. Halliburton against Young. The shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is a veteran play call by Halliburton, getting some aid from his teammates instead of trying to do it all by himself.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you look at Bogdanovich, the Serbian sharpshooter, so skilled.
Yeah, Bogdanovich is a guy, Greg, that does just a great job of playing off the ball. He knows that's his role. He's got to find opportunities to get into space and be ready to knock things down. But it does not take away from that effort he gives you defensively.
Shots good by Siakam.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Okongwu kicks to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Halliburton. And the 3 ball is good. Young's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Hawks.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
2 open that time, made it look too easy.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pacers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Pascal Siakam.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Young against Halliburton. Young, good.
That is a tough shot there. Trae Young, such a small player. He needs that floater in his arsenal.
Halliburton outside. He kicks it to Turner. Back to Halliburton. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Siakam, a screen on Young. Floats it up there for Siakam. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Halliburton with the steal. Healed against Murray. Siakam, a screen on Murray. The putback. It's good on the putback.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly.
Thank you. For joining us. It's the NBA, and what a great guard matchup we have tonight. Smitty, I know you're a big fan of games like this.
I am. Guard play is so incredible right now in the NBA. Both of these teams are loaded in the backcourt. I expect them to trade punches back and forth.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Bogdanovic is out there with Johnson. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. Outside Murray. Sinks the tray.
This kid's a gamer. Murray loves the competition. Right there, a little get back.
Johnson a screen on Young. Outside Johnson. And a nice finish on the layup. Johnson's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And it's in there.
An exceptional, clever passer. Trae Young won't sleep on a wide open guy.
Here's Dinwiddie. Johnson a screen on Young. Down low. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie. Johnson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get your better score, some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Bridges. The 3-ball. Okongwu with the rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Well, Smitty, during the 2022 offseason, the Hawks made a blockbuster trade for DeJounte Murray.
Atlanta sending a clear signal. They want to win now. And I love it, B.A. The front office showing confidence in their players.
4 on the clock, and it's Bogdanovic off the drive.
Flashing move from Bogey, capable of creating for himself.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Johnson a screen on Young. Here's Dinwiddie. Rebound Atlanta.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Well, one thing we know about Trae Young, he is fearless when it comes to big shots, Smitty.
B.A. Trae Young loves to play spoiler. He embraces being the villain for the opposing fans. I respect the resolve of Trae Young. When the game gets tough, he stays strong. When the defense goes at him, he comes back at them. He doesn't back off.
Bogdanovic against Johnson. The 3. Johnson. Bridges against Murray. Clock at 6. Shakes him. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
Now here's Bridges. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Will it go? It's not going to go for him. Good D by Kongwu. Young against Dinwiddie. Left side Young. Pass to Murray. Johnson a screen on Bridges. The drive by Murray. Johnson passes to Murray. Goes up on the baseline. The kick out to Young. From deep, Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Brooklyn calls timeout. Ben Simmons is checked in for Dinwiddie. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Right side Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Picked up by Okongwu. Young, the pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 6.
Definitely undersized, but Trae Young has heart.
Bridges passes to Simmons, and they double up Simmons. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter, and the shot goes down. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. 7-point differential. Pass to Johnson from outside the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Atlanta's gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Now here's Young. 6 points for him. Outside Bogdanovich. He gets it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks earning this break in. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Okongwu out there with Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Simmons. Outside Finney-Smith. To the middle. Here's Johnson. No good. Great D that time from Murray. Pass to Okongwu. Driving in. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Timeout called, the Nets. Young against Simmons. There's a screen by Johnson. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Hawks on the break. And Young the bucket on the assist from Okongwu. Young's got 8.
You watch Trae Young in transition. Has a free-flowing style that's drawn comparisons, if you can believe it, to Pistol Pete Maravich.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
And this is Murray's role. He knows that his teammates rely on him to orchestrate the offense.
Pass to Simmons. And Young with the block. Murray scanning the floor. The kick out to Johnson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. He's got 13.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And the Nets making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the inside, Claxton. And down it goes. Jammed that one home.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Boy, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now here's Dinwiddie. No points so far. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. B.A., he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
So it's Brooklyn now. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Inside, here's Finney-Smith, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Young against Dinwiddie. On the wing, Murray. Oh, got a piece of it. And here's Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Finney-Smith. On the take. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist with that last one. Young looking over the floor to the paint. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Got to know the scouting report with Trae Young. He's going to make a number of threes if you're not careful.
Bridges outside. Pass to Claxton. Finney-Smith inside. Young's there. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Young against Dinwiddie. Now here's Bogdanovich. Okongwu, a screen on Johnson. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Jalen Johnson, he's been the guy making things happen for Atlanta. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Ben Simmons is out there with Lonnie Walker. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then there's Sharp, and it's Watford in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Bay passes to Hunter. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Well, the Nets shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Outside Walker. And there's the screen. Drives to the hoop. Basket's good.
Excellent job capitalizing in close. The defense can't give Walker these easy looks.
Simmons against Mills. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Walker against Griffin. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Woo, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Bay passes to Mills. Bay with a screen on Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. Pass to Capella. Back to Mills. And here's Capella over Sharp. Capella can't get it to go. Griffin against Walker. Down low. Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Mills, the pass to Bay. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. No good on that one.
I like out on the floor, Saddiq Bey gives you everything he's got. Coach has to love having a player who is so determined to leave his mark on the game.
The Nets have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. To the middle. Stolen by Mills. They're running. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Walker against Griffin. Pass to Sharp. Back to Walker. Inside. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Mills, the pass to Hunter. On the wing, Bay. Pass to Hunter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Hunter's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Simmons with it. Picked up by Griffin. And that one's good. Simmons has got 8 points in the quarter. Atlanta's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Mills against Simmons. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Mills finds Bay. And the dunk by Bay.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Outside Walker. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Here's Thomas. He's scoreless. To the paint. Here's Simmons. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Physical defense, not a problem for Simmons. His strength is one of his assets.
Now Mills. To the inside. There's 45 seconds left in the third. The three-pointer off the mark. The Nets have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Walker, a screen on Mills. And Watford, here we go. Outside Walker. Pass to Simmons. Here's Watford. Shoots over Mills. Capella with a rebound. Hunter passes to Mills. And here's Bay. Over Sharp. Here's Capella. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Atlanta in a good situation, up by. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got, the talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5, down low. Trey quick on the take. There's a screen by Johnson. Young from long range. Claxton with a rebound. Well, Brooklyn's shooting has been incredible, 72%. The lead now in single digits.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Outside Murray. Back to Young. Young missing again.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Simmons against Young. Oh, a clear foul there. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That could be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around. Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
And Bridges, here we go. And there it is for him. Bridges has got his first basket.
Yeah, this is Bridges at his best. Knifing his way inside and through the contact.
Murray, a screen on Johnson. Bogdanovich passes to Murray. Here's Johnson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Claxton. To the middle. Stolen by Young. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Young against Simmons. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Okongwu, a screen on Simmons. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level.
Bridges passes to Simmons. Good. Simmons has got 18 points in just the second half.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Bridges against Murray. Pass to Young. And stolen by Simmons. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Claxton. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Here's Young. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Hawks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Trae Young.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
6 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. Young from long range. Brooklyn with the board. Right side Simmons. And he drops it in from the low post.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Young with it. Fires the three. Bogdanovich finds Murray. 4-3. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
For Wednesday night action in the NBA. And tonight, Clark, a good look at some of the best up-and-coming talent in the NBA.
Certainly a glimpse into the future. Each of these teams should be a factor for several years to come. They've got some dynamic and electric young players on the court today.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Siakam is out there with Nesmith. And there's Miles Turner, and it's Hield in at the 2 spot.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Johnson with a screen on Halliburton. Johnson outside. And he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And, Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
Halliburton kicks to Hield. Dinwiddie with the steal. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now, here's Bridges. Lock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Hield with it. Bridges covering. Hield with a screen on Dinwiddie. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he dunks it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Dinwiddie against Halliburton. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Halliburton. Bridges with the board. The Nets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. Sinks the three-pointer.
Finney-Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Halliburton against Dinwiddie. Halliburton kicks to Hield. Indiana moving it around. Turner with the screen for Hield. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Nets with the lead. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And stolen by Siakam. Halliburton outside. Lets it go with a three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Bridges with it. Picked up by Turner.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And Simmons, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
For your Nets, number 10, Ben Simmons.
The Nets have gotten 6 of 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Out to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Claxton. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Simmons against Halliburton. Hield outside. Turner with a screen on Simmons. Hield finds Turner. They kick out to Hield. Over Simmons. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Nets lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
On the court for Indiana. We've got Hield. Siakam is out there with Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward position. They're running. Halliburton with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Simmons. Hasn't made one yet. The pass to Claxton. Finney Smith with it. He's covered by Halliburton. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Indiana.
Props to Finney Smith. I mean, going up strong, earns himself a trip to the line.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Passes it to Hield. To the middle. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Bridges against Hield. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Hield from outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. That's leading by 4. Johnson, the pass to Simmons. Pass to Finney Smith. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Ben Simmons. To the inside. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Dinwiddie wide open. Off target with his 3. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Out to the right wing. And so they foul intentionally. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Good on the triple. Halliburton's got 8 points.
Halliburton right in his comfort zone, operating the pick and roll. Excellent at taking what he sees.
Dinwiddie outside. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strength.
And the Nets will get a change here. Simmons is checked in. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Out of your seat. Come on, start making some noise for your Brooklyn Nets. Team Hype. Come on, let's hear it for Team Hype.
One drops. He ties it up. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history. And star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. And both free throws good for Johnson. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Halliburton sets the pick for Hield. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Hield's got 8 points.
Quite simply, one of the best three-point shooters in this game. That's Buddy Hield.
Johnson outside. 44 seconds left in the first half. Simmons sets a screen for Johnson. Down low, here's Claxton, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Halliburton kicks to Hield. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Hield against Bridges. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Substitutions for your Nets.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Hield with a screen on Simmons. Halliburton kicks to Hield. Takes the three. He doesn't hit that one. The shot will not fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Pacers up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy has been getting it done is Buddy Hield.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Lonnie Walker is out there with Simmons. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Thomas. And it's Watford in the power forward position. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Pass to Sharp. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just focusing on the task at hand That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
McConnell passes to Smith. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
Terrific throwdown by Jalen Smith. He stuck it right to him that time.
Outside Thomas. Inside. And Simmons slams it in.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
And then Smith with the dunk.
Great awareness by Mathurin. Saw the defense rotating and found a teammate with the assist.
So Clark, with his talent and upside, the future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all three levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with the maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
To the middle. Here's Smith. Over Thomas. And the Pacers tack on two more.
Night in and night out, consistently, Smith makes a solid effort in there.
Nets have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Simmons, a screen on Mathurin. Walker finds Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
McConnell scanning the floor. Down low, Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And the basket is good. Simmons got 10.
You know, with his size and skill, Simmons is really good down low. I think he can score a bunch of points this way.
Mathurin against Walker. Tapping a screen on Walker to the paint. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Toppin can't get it to go. Outside, Simmons. Here's Watford. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And Jackson throws it down.
When Mathurin's creating for his teammates, his offensive impact goes way up.
They set the pick. Here's Walker. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Pacers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. 1:12 left to play in the third. Outside Mathurin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Smith with the dunk.
Terrific trip down the floor that time. Jalen Smith ends up scoring down low. You want that ball in the paint and in his hands.
From deep, Walker. Rebound by Smith.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Timeout called. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Johnson outside. To the inside. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. Inside, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pacers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Dinwiddie against Halliburton. Healed outside. The pass to Nesmith. Halliburton for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pacers lead by 1. And we'll be back. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. Indiana leading. On the court right now for the Pacers. Siakam is out there with Turner. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Johnson outside. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Sweet move. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Halliburton sets the pick for Hield. Driving the lane. That shot no good. Bridges with some nice defense. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Clock at 6. Back to Claxton. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's Halliburton missing.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Passes to Finney-Smith. Hield against Bridges to tie it up. And that'll be 2 free throws. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Hield with it. Jacks up a 3. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
You can count on Hield to take shots. He does all he can on the offensive end. Never sees a shot that he doesn't like.
Johnson outside. Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by Indiana. Down low. Here's Siakam.
Good decision-making by Hield. Giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Now on the court, it's your squad. Get loud and let them hear you.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Bridges. Kicks it out to Johnson. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Stolen away. Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Simmons. Healed against Bridges. Healed outside. Turner with a screen for Heald. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges outside. Inside. Back to Claxton. Down low. Deflects the pass. Halliburton with the steal. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Healed outside. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Bridges, no one around him. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Turner with a screen on Bridges. Three-pointer, Heald. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. They grab their own miss. Out to Bridges. Simmons, a screen on Halliburton. For 3, Bridges. A rebound by Heald. Outside Turner. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Siakam. Got a piece of it.
Some aggressive defense from Finney-Smith, allowing him to deny that shot.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now Halliburton. From deep three-point territory. No good. So it's Indiana picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when